Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining me this morning. This is Lorraine Pursell, your host, your fairy godmother on Mondays. Every Monday, I am your fairy godmother. Hang on a second. Today, we're going to be talking about when loved ones transition. Okay, it's not a very happy subject, but it's one that my community requested that I talk about. So I'm doing it today. And while you're piling on, while I'm giving people a chance to pile on, let me just say that every Monday I'm here at 8 a.m. Eastern, facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell, MA. And on Mondays, we go into the quantum field together with your desire, get really familiar with your desire, and go into the quantum field with it so that the universe knows that this is what we want, that we're backing it, that we're standing behind it, and feeling it, because that's all the universe hears from us, not our words, but what we feel. It picks up on our feelings. Really important for today's topic. And on Friday, I'm here bookending the week with Body Talk Friday, where we tune into our 50 trillion cells after an intense week where we've been giving and serving and not listening, tuning back in. What does our body need from us to restore and regenerate? So that's what I do on Fridays. And we set an intention for the week. Good morning, my sister. We set an intention for the week. How do you want your week to unfold? How do you want it to feel? How do you want to experience your week? And then on Friday, we check in and see how that went for you. So I'm just going to take some water while you guys pile on. So I see a lot of you are here. Just go ahead and say hi in the comments so I know who is here. I'd love that. And today we're talking about when loved ones transition. Sean, good morning. Darcy, good morning. And I've got this bit of a nose run. Hold on a second. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am 25 years as a marriage, family, and child counselor. I'm a certified life coach. I've been doing this work for almost 30 years, 3 decades, and I've worked with thousands of people around the world. So I'm qualified to talk about this. So when our loved ones transition, let's just take some deep breaths, ground ourselves. Been doing a lot of pondering on this since I knew I was going to be talking about it on Friday. And the first thing that came to me was we have to let ourselves grieve. We have to let ourselves grieve. When you feel the tears, you must let them go. Because if you hold back your tears, you do physical damage to your body. You know how this feels when you're choking back tears. It's like everything in your throat is exploding. It's not healthy. So you must let yourself cry. I remember 5 years after my mother died, I was in JCPenney's and I saw this little shriveled woman in a wheelchair, and I just broke out right in the middle of this department store. Because it reminded me of my mom in her final days when she was so unrecognizably frail. You have to let the tears happen. You cannot hold them back. If you hold them back, you're going to be really screwing up more things than you understand. So letting the tears come as long as they come, as long as they want to come. There is no timeline to this. There is no rhyme nor reason to it. It's like your deep soul calling and drawing. You cannot hold it back. My friend in Hawaii, Sona, said that I'm not sure if she still does to this day, but she, years and years and years and years and years after her mom died, she would still cry every day thinking about her mom. You have to let those tears go. You have to and it doesn't always mean that you're sad. It just means that you're emoting something. You're just moving something through. So don't judge it as being sad. Why aren't I over this by now? Now, having said that, I want to share the other side of this. And that is that when our loved ones transition, we don't see them anymore in the physical, true, but they're actually closer to us now. And it just kind of depends on if you want them in your life. Personally, with my mom and dad, I didn't. But other people who have transitioned, I've invited into my life, like my grandma, people that I really trusted. And it's interesting that I never cried when my dad died, not once. But with my mom, because I'd cared for her and had this, I was her caretaker, I had this deep, you know how it is when you take care of somebody, you develop this deeper thing. But I didn't want to talk to either of them after they transitioned. I didn't want their influence in my life. And I just let that be what it is. And then I just found out recently that I needed to forgive them. And so I'm in the process of doing another layer of that. So just basically don't judge yourself for the stuff that you have about the people who have transitioned. But they're actually closer to you if you wish them to be. They don't have to be. But if you wish them to be as maybe your guide, my grandmother is one of my counsel, my sacred spiritual counsel, and I will consult her. But, I've heard so much that there is no death. And you think about it, how could it be that there's so much life and so much presence and so much energy when someone is alive, and then all of a sudden when they're no longer breathing on this planet in these short years, then they go away? That's just not possible. It does not make any sense, right? So these people are here. These animals are here. Whoever it is that you have loved and trusted, they are with you in a stronger way now. I used to say to my son when he was little, because, you never know if you're going to die. And I just would say to him, if I die, if I'm no longer here, I'm going to be closer to you than if we're together now. And you think about it, it's so true because it transcends the limitations of the flesh. Transcends the limitation of the flesh. And I really think that the tears are like a homage to the person. When you just all of a sudden feel the tears coming and you just, let them out, that's like an offering. And just let it all be. Let it all be perfect and wonderful, and don't judge it. Just let yourself be. It's one of those times when you're so beside yourself that you cannot help. You cannot logically control yourself. That's one of the beauties of transitioning. When a loved one transitions, we can't control it. We can't control our response. And I think that's a beautiful thing because it's something greater than us that is taking over. So I just want to offer this as a comfort when our loved ones transition, because we know they are going to. We know they are going to. This is absolutely guaranteed truth. Our loved ones will transition. But the quality of the relationship that you developed while you were here will be what continues later. So if you have invested a lot of love with somebody here, then that just continues to grow later. Continues to grow. And can become an ongoing relationship. Can become an ongoing relationship if you choose. You don't have to. So with that, let's take some deep breaths. Breathe in from the top of your head, down the white ethers, swirling in your 50 trillion cells, all the way down, cleaning and cleansing and purifying your 50 trillion cells, and then emitting everything that is not serving you down into Mother Earth. Down into Mother Earth, down into Mother Earth, down into Mother Earth. And Mother Earth, what would you require of us today for the upliftment of your planet? What would you require of us today? She's saying, be calm, be in peace. If you're joining me for the replay, please write replay in the comments. And then if you would respond to the prompts, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear what you are feeling. So I guess I would like to hear how what I've said is affecting you. And maybe if there's more you'd like to hear about it. We're so locked into the physical here that we erroneously think that because someone isn't in front of us, that they're not here. And you think about it, someone can be on the other side of the world, and just because they're no longer on the planet in the physical, we think they're not here, but really, it's only when we are thinking about someone or thinking about something or focusing on something that it becomes a reality. So all we have to do is focus on those people, even those events that made us feel good, that made us happy, and they come into our awareness. So once you've gotten Mother Earth's message, I invite you to put them in the comments if you wish. Let's come on back up to the bottoms of our feet and let's hold our desire. It could be a desire to feel closer to one who has transitioned. It could be your dream for your great big life. So hold your desire, and feel it as if you are doing it now. Your desire could be for the planet. I've had particular prayers on the planet lately. Hold your dream, and the quantum field will feel what you're experiencing. So if you are in a an unstoppable grief where you wish to move on, know that your loved one is released of all burdens, released of all pains, and has a complete reset. Know this, that you no longer have to suffer for their suffering if they suffered before they died. And they want you happy. And this is when they can communicate with you, is when you are your happiest, because they are completely happy because they're completely set free from the physical plane. So the way you can most communicate with them is in your happiest state. That's when you can feel their presence. That's when you can feel them close to you. In their new form. In their new form. They want you to not be debilitatingly sad. In fact, I've heard it said that they don't want you sad at all. So do with that what you wish. But I often, what's that word when you talk to dead people? When I was counseling people, I would often just tap into their people, and their people would say profound things to them that were just releasing. Just, I'm here, I'm happy, everything's great. So they're no longer suffering, is the bottom line. So hold your dream. And I still call on my grandmother, as I do the angels, as I do the archangels. But mostly I know I've got this. And I think they're really happy about that. So what would you like this week to be like for you? And remember to hold this feeling. Hold this feeling of your dream and you being in it, doing it now. Hold it. And how would you like your week to unfold? I want my week to be close to the divine. I want to feel close to the divine all week. What do you want your week to be like? May all beings be blessed. 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 Oh, may all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. Thank you for being with me this morning, this afternoon, this evening. On Friday, we will be doing the art of discipline. Notice I said the art of discipline, not the hard thing, just the art of discipline. So, thank you so much for being here. And hey, Denise. Yay, good work. You found me, yes. Good job, sister. So I'll stay on for a few more minutes. I thought I would have a lot to share about transitioning, but I don't. It's just really simple. And I think maybe I don't have a lot to share about it because I don't want to disrupt the sacredness of your... Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to disrupt the sacredness of your beliefs around transitioning. Yeah. I don't want to come in here strong and disrupt what has been bringing comfort to you. Because it's all about finding comfort. We haven't drawn a card for a while, so in honor of Denise, this one card came up. I'm going to set that there. Is this the R1? No, it's not it. Oh, there's another one that just came up. One. It's not it either. It's the top one of these two, and it is Your Life is a Canvas. Denise, transition is huge for everyone, and it's quickening. Yeah, transitioning is huge for everyone, and it's quickening. Do you have more you want to share with us on that? Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So your life is a canvas, and I don't want to assert anything into the thing that holds you with comfort. Do you know what I'm saying? Your life is a canvas. I think there's something magical in here. Okay. You are the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Denise, wow, my life is a new blank canvas into my new chapter. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibrations that match them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude. That's all I'm able to do lately is just say, I love, I love, I love, I love. Oh, the Cardinals are out there on I'm going to take you over and see if you can see them. The Cardinals are having my food that I put out for them. If they see me, they might go away, but do you see him on my table? Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl cardinal. See her? I love cardinals. We had them in Hawaii also. So sweet. Vicki Bennett would have said that Cardinal is bringing in spiritual energy. Here's my lake. It's so pretty right now. Were you guys able to see it? Did I have it in the right place? Oh, you can tell it's a girl because they're not as red as the men. The boy ones are bright red, and the girl ones are more brown. Let's see. Denise, creativity in all forms, lovely. Denise, I understand, Lorraine. I'm needing more than ever just to be in the moment with all that is. Slow down, stop, smell the roses. My life has so slowed down. This is why my prayer for humanity lately is just financial security and family harmony. Financial security so that they can have time for creativity, and family harmony so that there's peace. Because, you know, when our families aren't in peace, we're not in peace. I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, so that's my prayer for humanity lately. And I actually just pray it on them. I don't pray for it. I pray financial security, and I pray family harmony on every human being on the planet. Yes. And I'm just in awe. And I just have to say, I love, and thank you. Just stay in that. You and me, family therapists, understand healing our own family. Yeah. Yes. And doing our part in the healing, which is holding space for healing. And being ever aware of what our part in doing the right thing is at every moment. Pray Rain story. Yeah, I love that story. Should I tell that story again, or do you guys know it well enough? Okay, let me continue reading this card. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now, which is so much. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. And when I started saying, my life is so easy, my life got so easy. My life is so easy. My life is so easy. And once in a while, when it starts to get complicated, I just remember, oh, my life is so easy. 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 And it just gets easy. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? Starseed Soul Inquiry is, what are you being called to create in your life? I will listen. It reminds me to stay in the stream of well-being. So this is from one of my favorite scientists, Greg Braden. And he lives in the desert of New Mexico, and there was a huge drought. And one of his Native American friends called him and said, hey, do you want to go pray rain with me? And he says, yeah. So they trounced across the desert and came to this sacred rock circle up on a plateau. And his friend took his shoes, the Native American took his shoes off and stepped inside the circle and closed his eyes. And then he said to Greg, I'm hungry. Do you want to go get something to eat? And Greg said, I thought you were going to pray for rain. And he goes, no, I didn't say pray for rain. I said pray rain. And Greg goes, well, what does that mean? And he says, well, I felt the mud in my toes. And I heard the children jumping in the mud puddles. And I could smell the rain on the pueblo. And then that night, a huge rainstorm came over and doused that area. And he called his friend and he said, wow, did you see what happened? And he said, yeah. He says, the one thing I don't know though is how to stop it. So I've really taken that to heart because I think this is the quantum field. Saying how easy everything is, just relax as the whole body and being it's calming. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, and just to stay in the stream of well-being, Denise, absolutely. And know that everything is working out for us. And there is nothing but the stream of well-being. Okay, my loves. So Denise, I'm here at 8 a.m. Eastern. Today I was a little bit after 8. So set your alarm for whatever time that is in Australia on Mondays and Fridays. So glad you showed up. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm just sending compassion and comfort to every one of us who are feeling missing. You're welcome, Denise. Feeling missing those who have transitioned. But if we could just get our brain around that it's just the physical, that they're not here, and they're actually closer to us now, that there are not the physical boundaries. That can be pets, that can be people, it can be events that we're happy, that we loved. And talk to them and invite them into your life and continue experiencing an ongoing relationship with this. My heart is full of compassion for you. And I will see you Friday where we'll be talking about the art of discipline, not the of discipline, but the art of discipline. How to know when it's the right thing to do and how to say, oh, forget it, that feels too dense, I'm not doing that. Yes, 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 yes. The soul is eternal. Soul is eternal. Okay, blessings on all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. For more of my work, you can go to, we have a free offering now called The Most Powerful Affirmations That I've Found Personally and Helped My Clients With. And it's at 3keys2selflove.com/freebie-affirmations. FREEBIE-AFFIRMATIONS. And that's up in the description, up above or down below, wherever you find it. So 3keys2selflove.com/freebie-affirmations. It's a beautiful printable PDF. And so I'm just sending you so many blessings as your fairy godmother. As you pray rain on your desire, as you feel it in your toes, as you smell it on the pueblo, as you hear the children playing in it, the quantum field says, yes, I've got that now. I get it. Then as your fairy godmother, your wish will come true. That's your work. That's your work. Okay, loves. I'll see you Friday, if not before.